Hey guys, Anthony here, Bibles and Barbells. Welcome to our campsite, part 2. We're going to show you now, if you take a look here, I've got some bird nest material for a fire to be ready. And today, we're going to use a tampon and petroleum jelly to light our fire. But before we do, I'm going to make a few feather sticks with my Mora knife, just to add to the fire to help us get it started. And we're going to start the fire with a fire steel with a kit that we carry every day, which is part of my Leatherman wave kit. So we're going to get some of these ready. Then what we're going to do is we're going to cook a meal on the fire by boiling some water in our canteen cup, which I'm going to set right above the fire once I get it going. And we're going to make a nice quick campsite meal. I'll show you how to do that. So we'll be right back. We'll get this fire set and get it going, and then we'll Alright guys, we're back. We're going to take a piece of tampon. But first I want to show you my kit. This is my Leatherman kit that I carry my Leatherman wave in every day. I also carry a small flashlight, my fire steel, which goes in the side pocket here, a jump drive, and then a fire steel striker. This is from USA, I think it's from firesteels.com. But anyway, we're going to get this out, set it down, we'll get our piece of tampon. I'm going to try not to use the whole thing for this, so I don't think I need it. I'm just going to take a good sized piece off, and then I'm going to add some petroleum jelly to it to help it burn a little bit better. Here you go, right there. And then I'm going to squeeze some petroleum jelly on it. You could pre-coat your cotton balls or your tampon material with petroleum jelly beforehand, and then put it in a little kit, a medical bottle or something like that. I'm just going to do it now just to show you right from the tube. And then I'm going to set this in our bird's nest material here. Pull some over. Take our fire steel. This should light up real nice. Get a shot here. Okay, we'll be back after we get this fire going, and we'll get our meal on. Alright guys, we're back. We got our fire going. We're going to let this die down a little bit, and then tonight we're going to have one of my favorites in the field is this Knorr's chicken fettuccine. We're going to make it in our canteen cup. We have a Gaia design bottle with our water. We have a military canteen cup, a titanium spork to boil our water and get our meal prepared, and then to let the pasta cook after the water boils, we're going to put our canteen cup into our pot cozy. You guys seen a video that I have on this pot cozy, and then the cover goes right on, and then that'll be put aside for about 15 minutes or so while the pasta finishes cooking, and then we'll be ready to hopefully eat our meal. So that's what we plan to do, and then we have a folding cup to drink any other water out of, or we could drink right out of our Gaia design bottle. So we'll be right back and get this, put 2 cups of water on the boil in our canteen cup. And we'll get this on the fire. We'll be right back once that boils up. You get a shot of that on the fire. Just put a couple rocks around it. We've got some nice hot coals underneath, and that should be boiling. Then we'll come back in about 5
Alright guys, here's a top
minutes.
view of what we're doing. We got our canteen cup on the fire,
And we put that on at 519. It's 521 now. It's been a couple minutes. I already see some small bubbles in the water. But just a real nice weekend to be outside, testing out some gear. Again, testing out a lot of the wood down here was really wet due to the heavy rains we've been having the last couple weeks. So getting dry material is a real challenge. You've got to split these logs open and then, you know, scrape the stuff that's inside of them and then split them apart. But we managed to get a fire going, and we got our hammock up. I'll show you that. Before we get back to the Canteen Cup, this one chair that I picked up right here, they're from from Dick's, and they're about 16 bucks. They got a nice little pocket on the bottom. The back it folds down, and then the chair folds so you could carry it. Just a real cool thing for 16 bucks. I bought a couple of them, and I also fold this down, and on here, on the seat area here, I put one on the front of my kayak and one on the back, and I use them as a kayak stand in the garage. And they keep the kayak a couple feet off the floor. So that's another use for them, rather than spending you know, $100 on kayak stands. So multiple use gear there for, you know, 2 chairs was 32 bucks, so it's a pretty good deal. You can see here we got our Canteen Cup almost ready. Get a good shot so you guys can see the water coming to a boil. Gotta zoom down in there. There you go. Now while that's getting ready to boil, we'll get our pasta sides ready. And again, this is what we're making. These were 2 buy one get one free today, Publix. So what we'll do is we'll get ready to put our pasta side in there, being that that's bubbling already. And then what we'll do is back this out a little bit. You guys can see. What we'll do is we'll let that sit in there, and then we'll put it in our pot cozy and let it finish cooking. Pot cozy will really help out the cooking process. They're really good when you have a stove that you're using propane fuel. You could really save on your fuel, because once your water is hot enough, comes to a boil, you could shut your stove off, put your pot or your Canteen Cup in your pot cozy, and then you know, let it cook the rest of the way and save on fuel. So, you know, you could really stretch your fuel life by doing that. So, and again, you can make these at home. I have a few videos on my site that show you how to make them for different size pots, and also for these Canteen Cup. So we'll be right back. We'll get this in the pot cozy. Actually, we'll take it off now. I'll show you guys how to put it into the pot cozy. Just stir this up a little bit. Always have a bandana with you, because your handles on your Canteen Cup are going to be extremely hot. So, if you notice, my pot cozy's got a cutout in the back for the Canteen Cup handles. So I'll grab the Canteen Cup with my bandana, try not to burn myself. There we go. We'll set it into the cozy just like this. Let the handles fold in, And then we'll cap. It's hard to do this and make sure I'm in the camera at the same time. But we'll cap this out and we'll be right back. Alright guys, I moved the camera underneath the tarp, and so right now I'm under the tarp right next to my hammock with my chair, and we're going to check on our meal. It's been about 15 or so minutes. Tell you what, it's hot out today down here in South Florida. Very hot, very humid. I just wanted to get out of the sun a little bit, just get under the shelter. So we're going to take off our top to the pot cozy. And usually you could grab the cozy without a bandana on your hand. You just got to be careful to any exposed metal from the canteen cup. So we'll stir this up a little bit, let you guys see this. You can see that. There you go. Right there. Noodles seem pretty soft. I just want to see if they're soft all the way down to the bottom. Oh, this is from the bottom. You notice how hot the pot cozy keeps it. This thing is still steaming. They're done. These are done. These are ready to eat. So I have a nice full canteen cup of chicken fettuccine noodles with a nice sauce, a nice broth from the water. And I'm going to sit in under here and just enjoy my meal, enjoy the rest of the day, and enjoy a nice night, nice warm night out in the hammock this weekend. So guys, Anthony signing off. Whenever you get the time, even if you can't get out into the field, you could always test your gear, your readiness, right at your home, in your backyard, in a friend's yard. You know, just get out there and practice and make sure you have all your gear and everything needed to survive. You saw how easy it was for us to light the fire. A simple cotton from a tampon, some petroleum jelly to advance the fire to keep it going longer, a fire steel that's part of our normal everyday carry kit, and we had fire, even with the wood that's so damp down here. So we're able to still cook a meal, which is it's a big feat to be able to make a fire, cook a meal, put a shelter up, have your hammock up, and be ready for whatever the elements throw at you. So thanks for joining me. Send me your questions and comments, and take care and God bless.